I think it's just a breaking-in issue. I think it just got some overspray. Once you take them in and out a couple times, they should be a lot easier to come in and out.
Now the stock shroud is a lot smaller than this one. It's about half the size of the X7 stock shroud, I believe. It's very tiny, which makes the gun even more compact. Now what they did, which I didn't understand, the stock Phenom barrel is rather long, isn't it? Isn't it about a 12-inch barrel?
9.5 actually.
It's 9.5 inch. Okay, it's just because.
But looking at it, it's very ported, and I never actually shot it, but it looks like it would be fairly accurate for a stock barrel compared to everything else Tippmann's put out. I thought it looked like a really good barrel. We'll definitely have to do an accuracy test on that to see how the stock barrel performs.
Yeah, we'll get that done.
And also, one thing, I don't know why they did it, they made this magwell part of the shell. You cannot change the magwell out like you could on the X7. You are stuck only using the MP5 style X7 magazines. So you can either use the stock magazine, the MP5 curve magazine, or the MP5 straight magazine. You cannot use any of the
M16.
Yeah, you can't use any of those. I know they're going for the submachine gun look with this, but should have maybe made the magwell interchangeable here. But I mean, it worked out for me because I had a plan in my mind with this the whole time. So, but all you heavy gunners out there, I know that might disappoint you a little bit. Now, also another thing to keep in mind, not all of the X7 add-ons will fit on the Phenom. The ump shroud would not fit on this. The ump shroud, when I got it, went out like this and down and around, and it.
Show where we at?
Yeah.
Hold on. Fold the stock in here. Let you guys see what we're talking about.
The ump shroud stock, when I first got it, came out to about here and was actually rubbing on this Rise Tippmann logo right here, and it was catching on this magazine release right here. So I actually had to cut about an inch or so off of the ump shroud to make it fit on here. It took about 10-15 minutes with a Dremel. No, it's not super difficult, but out of the box, some of these add-ons won't fit. I know the ump one won't. I think the M16 shroud might be another one. So that's just something to keep in mind. A lot of the front shrouds might not fit perfectly out of the box. All the stock should work good, but you gotta definitely check on the front shrouds and make sure it'll fit on if you don't want to do any cutting on your new parts.
Okay, you want to go and put that back together. And another thing on the line of mods, I know Scenario Arms, he is actually Daholic, if that's how you pronounce his name. I'm sorry, Daholic, if you're watching this and I butcher it, but is working on a X7 M16 mag and magwell. So if you want to check out his website, I believe it's scenarioarms.com. You can also check him out on x7og.net. Good stuff. He makes a lot of high quality products. Another thing, let's see. One thing we both noticed while shooting this, on the full auto setting, we had some skips in the Cyclone. I don't know if that was just because the balls were bouncing around in the hopper or what, but we did have a couple times where the Cyclone actually did not feed. That could also be Tippmann put different paddles in the Phenom. If you can see it, the green paddles there. Squishy a little bit. I would still recommend the Tech squishy paddles, any kind of squishy paddle besides this one here. That might have been the issue, I'm not sure, but overall I do think the Phenom is a very, very good gun. It's extremely light. One issue I would like to address to most people who think this is the first technology of its kind, to be able to switch to mechanical then to electronic on the fly. It's not. It's a different internal system, but, and this is for all you AGD guys out there, yes, the eMag was the first to do it, to switch between the electronics to mechanical in case your battery died or whatever. eMag. Keep that in your mind, everybody. AGD eMag. This is the second gun that does it. But again, 2 different internal systems. So, Barnell, you had any other thoughts?
And as Anhander said, right out of the box, I noticed with my first shot, significantly less kick than any other Tippmann I've ever seen. Even on full auto, low recoil. I mean, low recoil for a paintball gun, not compared to a normal firearm. But, I mean, my shot on shot, I think Tippmann says this runs on 300 psi, which is very high for a spool valve gun per se, but very low for a Tippmann. So you should expect better efficiency out of the Tippmann here, the Phenom.
Just to give you guys an idea, I put my 88-45 tank on it. That's what we were shooting. It had about 3.5, maybe almost 4 on the air, and right now it is just above, looks like about 3,100, and we went through what, 3-4 pods?
Yep.
So it's still efficient, and as Varnell said, it shoots very, very smooth, not that much kick. I was extremely impressed. If Varnell didn't buy the Phenom, I was going to buy one and definitely get all these tests out for you guys. So keep in mind, or keep watching our YouTube channel, keep watching the website for this video, of course, as well as the we're going to do a shooting test with the stock barrel, shooting test with the Lapco barrel. And this is the Lapco 10-inch assault.
10-inch assault.
Okay.
690 bore.
690 bore, 10-inch assault. I recommend, both of us recommend, Team Fear recommends Lapco barrels for anyone. Lapco barrels are amazing barrels. I mean, among the best barrels I've ever shot.
For any gun.
For any gun. I mean,
not just your Tippmanns.
I had on my Tippmanns, on all my Tiberius markers, AGD markers. I've used them all. Amazing, amazing barrels.
And I've ran big shots on my Delta, TM15, TM7, all those. BT big shot barrels. Excellent barrels.
I mean, Lapco big shot, not BT.
Oh, yeah, BT gun. Lapco barrel.
One other thing, assault barrel has a threaded tip. So you can accessorize it with different tips, mock silencer, all that stuff. But that's for another video.
Actually, another video that you didn't mention, but somebody on the Underground Mod Shop requested that we do, and I definitely think we should do it. They want to see this gun run on full auto on HPA, and then they want to see it run on full auto on CO2, because they don't know how it's going to run on full auto on CO2. So I think we could definitely step up and run this gun every configuration. You know, semi, burst, full auto. We'll run it on HPA and we'll run it on CO2, just so you know everything that this gun is capable of doing.
Now, do you know what settings what different fire modes the stock board has?
Of course, the white safety. The first mode right here is always single fire. You cannot change the middle function. It's always single fire.
Mechanical.
Mechanical, single fire. You bump it up to the third function. Out of the box, it's set to safety, full auto, 13 balls a second. But this one can be programmed by sticking a little Allen key down in this button, following the series of LED flashes in your manual, telling you all about that. Basically, any e-grip for the X7, A5, same kind of setup.
Now, is the e-grip in here, do you know, is it a WAS e-grip or?
I believe it's WAS.
Okay.
But it's the new Hall Effect one, same thing that's on the X7. But as I was saying, this one can be programmed to full auto, 3-round burst, turbo, response, where it fires when you pull the trigger and let it go, and all that. I mean, it's all in your instruction manual, but the top one can be programmed to anything, different balls per second, everything. But the middle one, stuck at single, and of course the last one is safety. As Andrew mentioned earlier, changing it off safety turns the gun on if you got a battery in it. So, yep, and then of course when you put it back on safety, shuts the electronics off to save your battery. No more having to get a little screwdriver or something, stick it in the hole to turn it on. Tippmann, great job on this one. Definitely recommend it. As Andrew said, stay tuned for the shooting videos, and if you're on the fence about the Phenom, definitely say pick it up. It's well worth the money.
Yeah, definitely get it. It's an awesome marker. I'm a big guy, small gun, so it's a little awkward for me, but I still love it. Yeah, that's about it. X7 Phenom. Stay tuned for the shooting video and a couple different tests. So you guys rate, comment, subscribe to our channel, fearpaintball.net or youtube.com/fearpaintball, and then our website, fearpaintball.net. So this is Enhander signing out.
And Varnell, we'll catch you later.
Peace!